Welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 387. My brain had to engage for actual numbers. Like, I can read words, numbers apparently not as fluent. 387 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are here with your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. That is me. Yes, I've been kind of flat out this week, so I do apologise if I get extra rambly or extra tangential, but 'tis the way of this podcast. You are also joined, of course, by Mr. Matt Quine. So hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Yes. Yeah. So it's episode 387 of the Fret Talk podcast. It's kind of tickling the rim of NAM this week, isn't it?
It is.
We're not quite.
We're getting close.
Yeah, we're not getting the big stuff, but we're like touching heavily upon the kind of medium stuff. We're getting a whole bunch of medium stuff at the moment.
Yeah.
Which we will be talking about this week on the podcast. There's actually some pretty cool stuff, and then there's that one thing that the company that we really like released, which was shit. But you have to wait probably like 5 minutes before we talk about that, because before we do any of this, we talk about our sponsor, which is affordabboard.co.uk. Yay! Affordabboard are, of course, the best people for budget pedals, and at the moment, for some pretty tasty, not budget pedals, there's some pretty tasty, like, boutique-y pedals going on, like, as we speak. I think Matt's just doing a little search on that now. It's been like, yeah, that's...
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I know what they are already, don't I?
You do, yeah. I gave you a little bit of a sneak peek. Yeah, it's the thing that we were alluding to last week. Affordabboard, of course, brings you pedals from DemonFX, JSA Effects, Mosky, Joyo, 4D, Caline, Nux, Movil, Chord, and AM Effects, as well as some from JHS and Thorpe and like Earthquaker and like shit like that. Like, just some really, really big names. He's kind of happened upon a little treasure trove, and they are going for low used prices, even though they are pretty much brand new. They're a UK company with all their stock ready to ship in fantastic recyclable packaging. You should check them out at affordabboard.co.uk. Yeah. Yeah, like I say, do check them out, because there are some, like, there was about 3 muffroom clouds. Not muffroom, sorry, fallout clouds, should I say. Fallout clouds going on. And then there's some funny little boxes stuff as well. There is also, can I remember? I don't know. But there was, if it's not sold already, there was a, what's it called? A particularly special Thorpe pedal that has been discontinued. And if you get on there quick enough, you might be able to like swipe it.
Get the sparkly one.
It's not that one. I was thinking
not that one.
The tremolo that's discontinued.
Ah, okay.
But just hush. That one might be a bit of a steal. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff, and I think you definitely need to be checking some of that out. We usually start these podcasts with a bit of shit news, and I see no reason why this podcast should be any different. And this one pains me a little bit, because for the past kind of 2 years, 2 and a bit actually, I think, we've been singing the praises of IK Multimedia, because they have been shitting out solid gold. They did the Tone X, which was a bit of a sleeper hit. Kind of, it released, and then some people were like, this is legit. And then, like, more people got hold of it and went, actually, no, this is the real deal. And then it kind of blew up, and people realised that you were getting Like, so it's very, very kind of high quality modeling, like amp profiling, not even modeling, like the profiling for the price of less than a HX Stomp. So like, shit, this is pretty cool. Then last year they changed the game again by going, did you think that was cheap? Here's a mini pedal version for about 150 quid. So the price of a kind of mid-tier modeler. And so they did that. And like, aside from the like additional switching and kind of some of the parameters, it does pretty much the same thing. Like the modeling's exactly the same, and you can switch between two of the models. So if you wanted a like clean amp, dirty amp kind of setup, it can do it. So those two things, incredibly priced, incredible, like bang for your buck, just really kind of knocking it out of the park in that, like throwing a cat amongst the pigeons in that game, like that kind of game. Now they've announced, just before NAMM, they've announced they're going to be releasing the Tonex cab. We're thinking, yeah, this is going to be cool. Is it? So
I mean, did we think that when they said the words Tonex cab? Because tiny little amp that lives on your pedal board doesn't scream cab to me. So
yeah, I mean, but like to pair up with it, if you're gonna use it gigging, and you wanted like an FR cab, you think, well, the Tonex was really good value for money and offered loads of features.
Yeah,
the Tonex 1 was really good value for money. This is going to do that. Let's talk about the features, because I think in terms of being an FR cab, it's all right, isn't it? It does fine. Like it's got an inbuilt IR loader, and it's got the cab the Tonex cab control software. So I think you get access to a lot of the cab sims that are on the Tonex, whatever it was called, the Tone Cloud or ToneNet, isn't it? That's the one. Which there will be loads, so you're not going to be without IR files, and it allows for stereo rigs as well. It's a 12-inch speaker, apparently a custom designed Celestion. They all say this, don't they? I think in my original Line 6 Spider 2, it had a custom Celestion speaker, because I'm pretty sure that was an FR speaker, and it was just like a really basic pod attached to the top of it.
Probably.
Yeah. So it's got things. You've got like you've got a preset knob, you've got bass, middle, and treble, and like amp tone as well. So kind of mic placement, I assume. Overall volume as well, and then you've got an aux in as well. Like the features that you expect, it's all good. It's got XLR in as well. It's got MIDI as well, and like an XLR out so that you can run it to desk, like so that you can use this as a like a monitor, and then go to desk as well. So you've got lots of choice over the sound that you're getting. It's not anything different than the competitors do.
Well, it's a bit overkill, isn't it? Like an FR speaker, if your Tonex is that good that when you plug it into your computer or your headphones, or and you're listening to it and you're enjoying the sounds, what you don't need is a cab that you have to take the cab sims off of your Tonex, because the cab already has the cab sims built in. Yeah. You don't want to be fucking around with that. You want an FR speaker that is just plug and play. You don't want to mess around with presets and amp tone and bass, middle, treble, and having levels of the thing coming into it versus the level of the thing going out of it. Like, that's not what you want from an FRF speaker. And if you do want that, It's the same as the things that are the high end ones that are on the market already. I don't see the point of, if they're going to have a line that is, we've got the cheapest, wonderful sounding amp sims and that already have cab sims built into them. Why are they fucking around with all this stuff? Why didn't they just give us an FRFR speaker if they really thought that the market doesn't have one?
Yeah, I think like what they should have done is FRFR speaker that has got maybe a 2-band EQ on it so that you can dial it to the room. Because I think that's quite...
Yeah.
Like if you're using it live and you've got a sound in your Tonex that you really like, but the room's not quite doing it with that exact sound, you can, rather than adjusting it on the pedal, you can adjust the amp to the room. You obviously need a level on it as well.
But as far as I'm concerned, level's all you need on one of these. And I get, maybe a bit of EQ if you don't want to change it on the pedal rather than the thing. But
yeah,
I think the Laney get it right. They've got a 112 and a 212 that look like guitar cabs like this does, but haven't tried to overcomplicate things and therefore have kept the price reasonable.
Yeah. I tried the Fender one, which is, it's quite expensive. It's like 500 quid. But it looks like a Fender combo, so you've got the look of the thing. It had 2-band EQ, and I took it to a rehearsal, and it sounded fantastic. I probably shouldn't admit to that because it was on loan. Whoops. But I did. I took it to a rehearsal to test to see what the FRFR thing was all about, and it was it sounded really good, and it cut through really well. So, because I was playing alongside Yeomans, who was playing a rear amp, and there was no loss of frequencies, which you can get with certain digital amps. That you find that the mid range isn't quite pushing through because it's all set to a level. Whereas this was sitting perfectly fine in the mix. But yeah, it's solving a problem that isn't there, I think, is the issue.
Yeah.
But yes, some people might want very feature rich modeling on their FRFR speaker. It's got a little tilt thing as well, so it does work as a foldback monitor. Like a little set of back legs, so you can tilt it at 45 degrees without having an amp stand, which is nice. It's nice. But it's...
justify the price, though, does it?
Yeah, it's 685 quid. So in most retailer, because this is Tobin, so it's like 700 quid, basically. It's too much. It's too much. What have they done? They look really good as well. Fuck. Because they've got the kind of tweedy front one. They've got the silver face one, and they've got the black face one. But it's too much. It's just too much.
Yeah, I mean, like your options are: you get the Laney one, which is just has a volume control and is half the price, more powerful. It's 400 watts, not 350, and it's also got a tweeter as well as the 12-inch speaker, so that if you wanted to use it to play music through, as well as play along with something, it works better as having your aux signal coming through as well as your guitar signal. Or you go, like you say, the Tone Master has your bass, middle, treble, tone cut, whatever else was on the Tone Master one. And you don't have to dive into your pedal that you've been using at home to turn off all the amp sims and cab sims. Sorry, or turn off all the cab sims and have it talk via MIDI to your speaker in the corner. No one wants I'm wrong, probably. I'm sure most people would much prefer spending the time programming their speaker rather than playing, but that's not me. No,
you want something you can just whip the thing out that you had set up at home that sounded good, plug it into a speaker, get that speaker sounding exactly as it did at home, like within the band mix, and then voila, there you go. And like possibly an XLR out to the desk so that they've got more control over. So rather than having to mic your cab, they can then take a direct feed of it, and then it just makes everything a little bit cleaner on stage. But yeah, they've overcomplicated it, and they've gone too far.
Like we've got the probably the best sub £350 amp modeler and certainly the best capture software for under the £500 price mark in the Tone X. They've got the best single pedal kind of amp in a box.
Yeah.
Like the Tone X one is what, 150 quid usually?
Yeah, about that.
Like, but don't worry, because now that we've got you in this ecosystem, we're going to try and drain you for all you're worth with a £700.
Yeah, upsell you on a really
1x12 speaker.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what it is. Effectively, it's a 1x12 speaker with some other bits that it doesn't really need.
Yeah. Oh, you absolutely just go for the laney. Just go for the laney. Like, because you don't need the Tone X version to go with this. Like, you plug your Tone X into the laney. Beautiful. Sweet.
Yeah. And that's, I think, $399 for the 112 and $549 for the 212. And the 212 is a Vert 212 and it looks like a Vert 212 cab.
Yeah. So there you go. Like, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
So, sorry, OK Multimedia, you won Gear of the Year last year, but you're on the shit news of the year, like, this year.
To be fair, it shows us that the shit news is not biased. Because we could have, I'm sure Gibson have released something in the last couple of weeks that we haven't talked about.
Oh yeah,
we could have gone and found.
There's a few of these that could have easily gone onto the shit news, but
yeah, the next one could have been.
yeah, very much so,
and the one after that actually.
Yeah, but I thought, you know what, IK have done so well that this is out of character for them.
Yeah.
So
this is the swing and a miss.
Yeah, it is. But like 2 out of 3 ain't bad, is it? So they've done pretty well there.
Yeah.
Right. Let's have a chat about what we've done this week. Matt, do you wanna start us off?
I can start us off. So yeah, I had a gig over the weekend, which was a ladies' retirement party, I think. So
oh dear.
It was a little bit chill. She'd worked with the keyboard player for a while as well, so like new people in the band. So there was faces of people that I knew there as well. So it was kind of just a relaxed kind of vibe, and just nice chill gig. And like, because it was in a venue that actually has a raised stage and is designed for putting on events like this, like it just so like I hate it when you turn up to a venue and there's no, like, I've got a gig coming up on Saturday, and we've already been told that the venue doesn't normally have live music, which means we're going to get told to turn down. We're going to, like, you just know it's going to be a pain in the ass. We'll probably be crammed in a corner. I'll struggle to hear either the bass or the drums or the other guitarist. Whereas venues that are set up for this kind of thing have all of the things that you need, and like, so it was a lovely kind of smooth running gig, and just a nice kind of no hassles gig as well. So yeah, it was just a nice thing. And then off the back of it, one of the guys in the band is now trying to talk us into doing some special gigs in the summer.
Special gigs?
Raising money for charity by alongside the opening nights for the Oasis tour, doing an Oasis tribute act.
Oh dear. I mean, you won't have to learn many chords.
Well, I mean, so I think basically the conversation was, I think we already do 4 or have done 4 Oasis tracks.
Yeah.
And like, we were talking about raising money for charity a couple of times, and probably the easiest way to sell tickets is to be a tribute act, right?
Yeah.
So if we manipulate it slightly so that we hit when Oasis is in the news, there's also an Oasis tribute act coming to the island who are a full-time one.
Nice.
And the tickets for that sold out immediately. So if we're going at a different venue at a similar time, like we'll hit all of those things, and it's probably easier than just trying to like set up a proper charity gig and having to trawl and sell tickets. It's the easiest way to do it. And like you say, there's not really that much involved in learning a load of Oasis songs.
I bet you could throw some Beatles tracks in there and no one would notice.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've joked about that as well. And we looked, and NME, I think it was, posted this is like our readers voted for the 20 set track list of what they want Oasis as a reunion tour to be.
Fucking hell, that's your job done for you there as well.
Well, that's, yeah, and we were like, okay. And I'm like, at least 17 of those I think I agree with. There's a couple that I wouldn't have had in my favourite Oasis tracks, but like I forget how much I actually quite enjoy listening to Oasis. Like,
just
and
sub those ones out that you're not too fond of, with like Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, I'm the Walrus, just like slightly later Beatles stuff, and you'll be sound.
What I really want to do is Oasis, for a while in the 90s, before they had a big enough catalogue, did Come On Feel the Noise.
Yes,
at all of their live gigs, and I think we should do that, because the Oasis version is different enough that it is recognisable as the Oasis version, but also it's a fucking great track.
Yeah. I heard a story about that actually, because they recorded that, and they said, yeah, we're going to record it in the original key, and like the first couple of notes, they played it, and he couldn't hit it. It was like,
yeah, we're gonna drop it.
Yeah, because like people sleep on Noddy Holder, but he's legitimately got like a fantastic vocal range. To say he's a good singer, like he's very gravelly, but it fit the style, and like they wrote some absolutely banging tunes. I mean, like their Christmas tune is still being played today, and it's like a 70s glam rock tune. So, like, yeah, legitimately some very good stuff coming from those. But yeah, that'd be wicked. That sounds like it sounds like a lot of effort, but it sounds like the kind of effort that's worth doing.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. Like, I was against the idea, really, because it's just like a lot of work for no.
yeah. For
no value.
Yeah, a short run, and then you're never doing it again.
But the other argument is, like, there's at least 10 of those songs that you could throw in at the end of the night, and piss people would just shout along to it. So it gives you the option to rotate your Oasis song at the end of your second set.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Which, like, over here is a pretty big staple of drunk people just shouting along to Don't Look Back in Anger, Champagne Supernova, Wonderwall, fucking all, like, Little by Little, or all of those kind of, like, anthem-y ones. So it gives us that option then.
Yeah, it's also because like you've been saying that it's getting a bit stagnant at the moment. Like you've been doing the same bands for however many years by this point, and sometimes it feels just like going through the motions a little bit, and that it's
and this is very much not that.
Yeah, it's definitely a way to kind of kick you up the arse and go, let's actually like try something new as a band.
Yeah, my other argument against it is our keyboard player won't be playing something in every song, I don't think, because like their early stuff doesn't have even like the strings bits over it that some of their later stuff does. So that's fine, but I'm glad it's our keyboard player, because he's on holiday for 2 months because he's retired now and he's going travelling for 2 months.
Of course he fucking is.
I'm like, okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to use that 2 months. The rest of us are going to learn the songs. He's going to be travelling in a motorhome, I assume, doing a bit of learning of the songs, but then we're going to have to, because that'll take us from the end of Feb to the middle of May almost.
Yeah.
And we're talking about doing these gigs in like June and July.
Yeah.
And I'm going, okay, 4 weeks to rehearse a 20-song set, and we've kind of done 4 of them, but we do our own version of some of those. So actually...
yeah, you need to relearn them a bit.
Yeah, like... what's the one? Cigarettes and Alcohol is basically just T-Rex, Get It On.
Yeah.
So we mash the two together, but we'd have to unmash them if we're going to be a tribute act.
No, you can mash them. You can mash them.
Yeah. So there'll be work to do even with some of the ones that we actually know.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to.
Yeah, it sounds like
it properly.
Sounds like a decent little challenge, that does. I like that.
Yeah, and it also probably throws out the window. Like if we decide we're doing this, I'll probably knock the album learning on the head till the end, till we've got through the other side of these gigs, because I don't think I want to be learning songs that I don't need to learn when I've got 20 songs that I need to learn pretty well. If we're gonna do a tribute act, like I'm gonna have to be close to note for note for all blues licks.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call them solos, but...
he's hardly a virtuoso, is he? No.
No.
So,
but it's remembering the order of the like 7 blues licks that he's got in each of the songs, because they're in a different order in all this.
You need to write them out numerically, like lick 1, lick 3, lick 1, lick 4, 4, 2. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have to do something like that.
Oh dear. But I mean, like you are learning an album. It's just not the one that you was going to. It's just like Oasis Greatest Hits.
It is, yeah.
So, you know what? Legit, I'm down for that. That's pretty cool. Oh, right. Let's talk some news, because I'll tell you what I've done in a bit. Because I've forgotten that I released a video this week. Just gonna slowly put this one in here. No. Just don't mind me. There we go. Cool. Right, we're in. But let's first talk about a release by Vox that made both me and Matt go, what? Which, like, the best news makes you go.
It was what followed by why.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So let's tell you what this is first, and you can have the same kind of like anti-epiphany that we had. Vox V863CA semi-auto wah. What? Yeah. Semi-auto wah. Like, I've heard of an auto wah. I've heard of a wah. Yeah. What? Does it rock itself? What?
No, it rocks itself forward, but you have to rock it backwards.
Yeah, because it's only set. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So it's basically, this is again fixing a problem that's not really there, but with a solution that's not really solving anything like that. So it's basically a full-sized wah. With a couple of knobs on the side, and there's mode selecting with it where you can basically set it to become an auto wah. But like in Vox's infinite wisdom, they said like auto wahs are great. Like the way the technology works is great, but they never quite sound right. They always have this kind of filtery sound rather than a proper inductor sounding like throaty wah tone. So we're going to do it where the auto wah is kind of pushed through a wah circuit. Okay, that sounds really cool. But why do people buy auto wah pedals? Is it because they like the sound of a not quite proper sounding wah? No, it's not, is it? It's because they've not got space for a regular one.
Yeah, they don't have space for a wah, or they don't want to have a treadle on their board. Those are the two reasons why people buy auto wahs.
Yeah. Like, I can understand, because it's a learning process, isn't it? Being able to play with a wah, and if you can't, really just can't be asked to learn how to use a wah, or a wah it is, why not?
The other alternative is you've bought yourself a HX Stomp and it doesn't have a treadle and you don't want to get yourself an expression pedal, so you use the auto wah setting.
Yeah.
Again, like, all of that is mitigated by the fact that this isn't a fucking wah pedal.
Yeah, it's got a treadle. It's basically it's the opposite of the reason why you'd have an auto wah. But hey ho, here we are.
And I also assume that you have to stand on the wah to turn the auto wah on. Yeah. So your foot is already on the treadle.
You're already there. Yeah, so you can switch it on and then you can piss off over the other side of the stage. So
yeah, but Hammett fixed that by just having 4 wahs on stage.
Indeed. So rather than having 4 wahs on stage, you can have I mean, it looks really cool. It's got the kind of classic Vox look where it's like a chrome top, and then it's kind of like a mottled maroon bottom with like these brass plates on it. So it looks really cool. But yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, reacts to, yeah. So we've got the auto wah modes is envelope generator, which triggers the wah based on the attack of your signal. The other one is reacts to the playing dynamics. Okay. Is that not
sorry?
The same thing?
What's the difference between the attack of your signal and the playing dynamics?
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand.
So
I'm just going to put it in pedal mode.
Yeah, apparently
if I had one.
Yeah, it does. It also has pedal mode, so you can just sack off all of the shit auto wah stuff and just use it as a wah.
Have a wah pedal. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably what I'd go for because wahs are kind of cool. And
yeah.
I really like the sound of the Vox ones as well. Like the Vox wahs sound really cool.
Is it not just worth at that point just buying a Vox wah rather than a Vox semi-auto wah?
Yes, it is. It's almost as it because for the privilege of having this auto wah circuit in, they are charging you 250 notes. So it's more expensive than a regular Vox wah. Because they're quite pricey, actually, the Vox ones are. They're about 160, 180, I think. Let's have a double check, actually, because...
the Vox 847 wah is £95.
What, the one with the chrome top?
Yeah.
No. Okay, I might be buying a Vox wah. Shit. Where's that from?
Price. Anderson's.
Oh, shit. Like...
More due in stock tomorrow.
Oh, man. Why do you tell me this? Like, literally this morning, I got a PayPal payment into my PayPal account from, like the Toman affiliate scheme as well. So I'm part of that, but I don't really push it. But, like, obviously over Christmas, some people found my link and just went, yeah, we're going to sort you out. So I've got about, like, 50 quid just sitting in an account somewhere.
Yeah, so this is the Vox 847A original wah pedal.
Oh, fuck, man. Like... I don't need another wah pedal. I don't need another wah pedal because...
But it's a budget pedal.
Segue. It's like we planned this. We didn't. We really didn't. But I have done a video that will be out tomorrow or 3 days ago for you guys. And it's on the Sonic Egg Flip Wah. So a couple of months ago, it's probably going to be 6 months ago. I did, yeah, like I'm not
18 months ago.
Yeah, actually, probably more like that. I did a video on a expression pedal called the Flip Vol, which is like a passive volume pedal that also worked as an expression pedal, and I went through some ways that you can use that. And I thought that's really cool. They then released a wah version of this one, so it's got a wah in the same enclosure. It doesn't do any of the expression stuff, but it's a 2-mode wah, which basically works as a volume pedal, and then when you engage it, turns into a wah pedal. brilliant stuff. So like multifunction, like flip wah. It flips from being a wah to a volume. So I've demoed that, which it's really interesting demoing a pedal with a treadle. Way, that rhymed. But it like, because I can't put it in the usual little box thing that I put all my pedals in, because it's like they're standing upright, and you can't wah a treadle when it's standing upright. So I had to put it on the floor and film it in a weird way.
Well, you'll have to buy the Vox semi-auto wah, so you don't have to wah the treadle.
Absolutely. But then when I go to demo the pedal mode, I'm just putting my foot through the little box, which then no one's a winner. So yeah, I put it on the floor and kind of filmed it that way. It turns out all right. Like the filming quality is fine. But the pedal itself, like I was expecting kind of mid-tier wah, and I don't know why I was. Like Sonic Cake always blow me out, like just blow me away with their quality. And I was expecting this one. Oh, like they've just found a wah circuit and put it into that enclosure. It's going to be all right. It sounded really good. The video that I released is probably about 4 or 5 minutes worth of footage, but I recorded 20 minutes worth of playing. So I just liked playing it. It was really good. So I've done some wah, showed off the volume, showed off the little Q control on it as well, which kind of changes the voicing of the wah, so you can get like different wah tone, like different brand wah tones using this Q control, or like different versions of the Dunlop wah, which is, I assume, is what they do for each of the signatures. They just like shift the mid range up a little bit or whatever. But yeah, it was really cool. So you can go from kind of like a nice smooth, almost like kind of like jazzy, funky wah, where nothing's really spiky, and it's just giving you a bit of like gentle movement in that kind of bottom and lower mid, and then you turn it up and you do get that really like percussive, gritty, spiky wah tone, and like all things in between. So it just sounds really good, and it's bright orange. So like, yay from me. Yeah, I was like massively impressed with that one.
Nice.
I completely forgot that I released a video this week as well, which is doing all right, about the pedals of 2024, the most famous, bestest ones ever that were released on my channel. So I do it every year, and I did it this year, and it was good. Have a watch of it, because some of the pedals you might not have guessed. One of the ones which is on the thumbnail is the Hello Kitty fuzz, and that one definitely made it on the list. But I'm not telling you where. And the big E was quite surprising that it got so far, considering the expedience of that demo. But it did, and it has, and yet just watch it. I'm gonna allude to things and it makes really shit radio. But
the other thing is, it's the first year that it's not been 5 drive pedals, isn't it?
I don't think it has been 5 drive pedals, but it's been like, it's very, very heavily weighted towards drive pedals, because people like drive pedals. Like, drive pedals are...
They're the best pedals, aren't they?
Yeah, they make the biggest change, don't they? It's usually, my guitar is like brung, 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 and then it goes brung. So like, it's a really big change. But there was a trend this year. There was a trend, and it's not drive pedals. So we're happy about that.
Yeah, something a bit different for a change.
It was. And then today, I knew that we were doing a podcast, but I had about 30 minutes free. So I decided to make a video today as well. There was a box that arrived at my house today, like a box that was delivered, and I've been waiting patiently for it, and it arrived today. So I thought I would share it with my channel members. And I did it. I recorded a video about it. I might talk about it in the page, actually, and tell you what arrived. By next week, in fact, by Friday, for you lot, you'll know what it was. Because the first of those videos will be out. But again, very excited, very, very excited. Yeah, been a busy boy this week. Been a busy boy. The one thing that I haven't done that I really should have is I'm supposed to be making a video for Pedalboards of Doom about the Behringer Centaur, and that has been on hold for about 2 weeks so far. And it's not looking likely that I'm going to get it done by next week either. Sorry, Lee. Sorry. I'm going to try my hardest. I really will try my hardest, but it's not looking likely. But never say never. It can come out if I go beast mode. So we'll see. We'll see how the weekend treats us. We have got some more news to kind of follow up with. Do we do? Yeah, go on. We will. We can fit them both in. PRS. They've not been doing too bad. Mainly the SE range, but we've warmed to them a little bit over the years. Like I say, mainly the SE range because
these are not.
Yeah, the US range are ridiculous. But yes, they made the list because it's Swamp Ash special, and it sounds like Swamp Ash, doesn't it? So
it does, yeah.
So it always gets a vote from us. So PRS are like reissuing the Swamp Ash specials, which they look cool. Like the Swamp Ash as a wood has got a nice kind of finish to it. Like the grain to it looks really nice. And they are an HSH thing, but not really.
I would have a different opinion on the middle pickup being single coil, given that there are 2 coils in it. But they are calling it HSH.
Yeah.
It's definitely not S.
Yeah. It's HS H, isn't it?
Well, it's HHH, isn't it? There's 2 coils on the left, 2 coils in the middle, 2 coils on the right. They're all H's. There might be different shaped H's, but they're all H's.
Yeah. So it's like Booker, mini Booker, isn't it? But
they've got a name for those little things, haven't they?
Yeah, this is a narrow field apparently, so it's going to be a bit Gretchy sounding. I think is the way that I think they described them before. So humless, but maintaining single coil sounds. Yeah, cool. It looks like a mini Booker, and realistically, you could probably take it the narrow field and put a mini Booker in there. I mean, if you're paying this much for a PRS, I'd probably suggest against it. But hey, I'm not your parents. You can do what you want. So we've got like the switching for it. It's like a 5-way blade switch, and then it's got two little nubbin switches, hasn't it?
Yeah.
What do they do? Is it coil coil split for both.
It gives it 12 different settings from your 3 pickups apparently. So I assume one of them is split and one of them is, I don't know, tap. I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
Might be phase.
Oh no, it's not. It is. There's a 5-way toggle, and each of the switches is for coil splitting each humbucker.
Yeah. So I suppose you could do like humbucker, bridge, single, middle, or single. Then
you can't split the middle one because that's not a humbucker according to them, even though it is.
Yeah. So that's always staying a single, but you could have that paired with a humbucker or a single, and then you could do that the other way as well. So neck humbucker.
I still don't get 12.
Yeah, so
they're claiming 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Where are the other 5?
Yeah, it's 5. 7's what I've got. Don't know. I don't know. Like, help us out, Paul. Come on. Like, I tell you what, just send us one over and we'll work it out.
I mean, you can have it. I don't want it.
You sure? Like, I quite like the.
I loved the Swamp Ass SEs last year.
Yeah,
because they were satin finish and they were hardtail, and this is high gloss finish and a strap bridge.
Yeah, this is the opposite of that, isn't it? This is going against everything that you stood for.
Yeah,
but definitely the one on the right with the kind of violin sunburst and the dark board, not at all the kind of faded denim jean burst with a maple board.
Yeah.
It looks like that one looks horrendous.
Yeah, because the maple is like, it's anemic maple, isn't it?
Yeah, what was it that they called it? Phenolic maple fretboard on the Fender Supreme Strat. It's a bit like that.
Yeah.
It's not just quite that, but it's probably 2 shades darker than phenolic.
Yeah, I would definitely describe it as anemic maple.
Yeah, I think
it needs a bit more iron in it.
The pickup rings don't help that as well. I think if the pickup rings were black, it might not quite be as bad.
Yeah,
but it's like you've got a really light fretboard, really light pickup rings, and then like chrome. Yeah, but like brushed chrome finish buckers as well. So they're light on a light.
And the finish is like the thinnest black to white sunbursting as well. Like it's basically somebody's just drawn around the edge of it with black and it's kind of smudged over the line a little bit, but the rest of it is just a very bluish, a very whitish blue.
Yeah. Like I say, faded Levi burst, that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
But like going from black to faded Levi burst. So that's not a win, that one. Like the full black one looks all right. I don't think it's quite my style. The red one I'd go for. The tobacco burst again I'd go for. Oh, like that very same finish, the kind of like bluey grey burst with a dartboard looks all right. It's just it's just a board.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I definitely wouldn't mind that one.
Yeah,
they've also got like a black with a rosewood board, which I don't mind.
Yeah, that one's black dog hair smoke burst. You've got the Jasper smoke burst, white dog hair smoke burst, white dog hair, McCarthy tobacco sunburst. Yeah, I'll be okay with that one. I'd be okay with the scarlet smoke burst as well. Although it sounds kind of poncy, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, my biggest criticism is they've gone back to making them high gloss, whereas they were satin in the SE range. And I know that is the whole thing about PRS is that they are high gloss guitars, but I don't do dentistry, so
yeah. But that's nothing that a nice bit of wet and dry couldn't solve.
I mean, a lot of wet and dry and a lot of time and effort.
Yeah.
to undo something that they're charging me for.
Yeah, they'd be charging quite a premium for it as well. Apparently, they've got new locking tuners as well. Phase 3 locking tuners. Don't know what that means, but hey ho. Oh, they look alright. As far as PRSs go, I'll probably play one of these.
Well, Phase 2 was the blue shooty weapons in the Avengers film, so is Phase 3 like using the Tesseract for something different again? Like, are these nuclear powered?
Maybe. So they've got like a little key at the top, haven't they? That looks like you can undo them with a plectrum. And is it just like a disc locking but backwards, where it locks at the top rather than at the bottom?
Yeah, that's how my Les Paul is. So yeah, I think it's the same. And they'll probably be finger tight anyway. But if they get stuck, you can stick a coin or a flathead screwdriver in. But yeah, my Les Paul, the Gotos on that do it that way as well, and it's actually pretty cool because you're not faffing around at the back of it.
I don't mind disc locking though. Like all of my locking tuners are disc locking.
Yeah, I don't mind either way. I've got both, and yeah. Well, that reminds me, I bought some disc lockers to put on my telly that I never put on. I think they're in a drawer over there because I bought them just before we moved house, and I think what I did was move house, put them in a drawer, and then forgot they existed until just this conversation about locking tuners.
Oh, we've all been there. I've got a set of iron gear humbuckers up there that are supposed to go in the telly that's down here. That I've forgotten about the humbuckers. I've forgotten about the telly.
There's some iron gear humbuckers in with the locking tuners.
Oh my god! It points towards something, doesn't it? It points towards a certain something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, we've got probably 7 minutes, which we're going to talk about our final bit of news this week, which is like I looked at the title and said it was like the best thing that's out this week, but I'm not actually sure it is. It might be, you know what? It might be. So, the Boss Waza expander was lovely. People said that it was great, but it was like £5 million. So, like only the richest people got to experience them. But those who did said, yeah, it's really good. Boss have taken taken their fucking time is what they've done, but they've taken heed of this, and they've now created the Waza Expander Core, which is a smaller version, basically.
Yeah, but wasn't the good thing about the old one that it was like 150 watt, so you could make your 4 watt amp into a stadium killing amp, whereas this one's 30 watts, I think.
Okay, so it's still got the kind of the like step up wattage, but it's also, I think the reason I would have bought it was for the like power soaking, which it does.
Yeah,
it still works as a reactive load, and you've got like IR outs for it as well, and you've got like speaker out level, line out level phones. Air feel. Oh. Can't.
I think that is like room, right? Surely that's what air feel is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does sound ridiculous. The air feel level, like, is it a viscous room or a...
Yeah, it's claggy. But yes, yeah.
I don't think it's a humidity control.
But like, it highlights how ridiculous we are as guitarists. Like, if you gave that to anyone else in like another niche, air feel, look, the feel of the air. What are you talking about? And they might even go to humidity level. But yeah, we've got.
What's weirder though is it's fine for a digital amp, but if you put like jangliness on a digital guitar modeler, people would slate the hell out of it because it's ridiculous. But you're fine to write air feel on your amp thingy, and people go, "Yeah, cool."
Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, say no more. Oh no, like we know what that does. It's got MIDI. It's got MIDI in. It's got a speaker out, and then it's got an effects loop in it as well, which you've also got like a minus 10 or plus 4 dB. So it is a thing. Oh, it's got USB-C. Yes. Because I think the original one probably didn't have USB-C, so this is like better already. Nice. And so the reason why we wanted to talk about it is because it's like 590. It was like 595 quid or something like that. Yeah, 595 quid on Timon. And it does a lot of what the other one does, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, 64 IR slots you can have on it, apparently. Like, tell me you've got, like, issues with choosing. Like, it's exactly that, isn't it? But
I don't get it. Like, surely you need a Marshall cab, an Orange cab, a Mesa cab, a Fender cab.
Yeah, I would have thought.
What other cabs are there? Like,
well, I think like a couple of 112 cabs.
Vox.
So yeah. maybe like 3 or 4 like small combos, and then you've got a couple of 412s with like a vintage 30, a greenback, a creamback, maybe one of those shitty ceramic speakers that Marshall insist on putting on, like the Malmsteen one, which is like the G75 or whatever.
Yeah, that's it. And then I suppose you need your shitty Jensen thing that everyone rips out their Fenders.
Nah, fuck that off. Like, no one wants it. Just ignore it. Like a little combo with a Alnico blue, a greenback, a creamback. What else would you have in a little combo? Maybe like an Alnico gold as well. Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I would just have a greenback in everything because I just love them. But
well, there you go. Yeah. So you've got like small combo greenback, 412 greenback. Ta-da!
Give me a 212 greenback as well.
Okay, so there you go. You've got. What are you doing with the other 61?
Letting someone else borrow them.
Yeah. Rent them out. But yeah, it's got stereo effects in it as well, like compression, delay, reverb, parametric, and graphic EQ. You know what? It's probably going to be really good. Like the original one, like people were like they were raving about this, but it like legitimately was like $1.50, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely at least 1,500 quid.
Like the things that were like that were not the Oxbox that were around at the time were about like you didn't have many like reactive loads. You tend to have the passive ones, but they were about 200 quid. And then you had the 2 notes one, the Captor X, which was about 500.
Yeah.
So it seemed like a massive, massive jump, even though it did all of this other stuff, and it was an expander as well as just a reactive load. So it did a little bit more, but this seems like it'll do stuff, and yeah, it's definitely one to watch out for. It's also kind of like mini rack sized as well, which is very cool.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Because this is going in the accessory category. I made a decision actually. So I'm putting all cabs into accessories as well this year. Because accessories were small. Like it was a small category.
FRFRs as well as 112s, 212s.
Unless those FRFRs were in the shit news. Nudge,
which
nudge,
case.
wink. Yeah.
What about if we didn't get round to talking about the FRFR like last week?
Yep, that's gone in there. That's gone in there.
Ace. That's brilliant. Yeah, no, like, I mean, this will be cool. And like, if you are someone who has like wants to do the recording thing and all of the other things, and they want an attenuator, but also to boost the power in certain situations of certain things, you've got lots of heads and stuff. But it's not something I'll ever go near, because I just won't. I wouldn't use it to anywhere near its full potential.
Yeah, it's something that I could potentially use if I wanted to go to like a more organic setup for like the No Talk or Tone series. I could run a combo into one of these, then into into my interface kind of thing, where I was doing it all silently, but it was actually running through an amp, so it responded like an amp.
Yeah.
Which, like, I have no problem with that. I've got no problem with, like, my current setup, which is, like, all modelling, basically, and it's, like, using the HX Stomp for pretty much 99% of everything. It sounds and feels fine to me. It sounds and feels close enough to the real thing that I think it gives a pretty accurate representation of what these pedals sound like. But if I did want to kind of up production to that next level and like get really kind of cork sniffy and braggy about how everything is as like authentic as possible, but then also be able to continue to do the thing without waking people up, then this could be a solution. Realistically, it's very similar to it's a very similar price to the Capture X, and I'd probably go for that because I like 2-note stuff. I'd like to say I like them a bit more than I do Boss. I don't, but I trust them more in this space than I do Boss, because Wall of Sound is phenomenal. Wall of Sound. I was thinking, what? But I clocked. But it is like as a plugin, like as a free plugin that they allow you to have like a couple of free cabs with that. That is a really, really good plugin for your DAW. When you then use it as the like the Cab M and the Cab M Plus, which it is now, and the Opus and those kind of things, they sound really good. Like the cab modelling technology, it's better than an IR. It's more interactive and more kind of 3D feeling than an IR. And then having that with an attenuator, like a reactive load attenuator, would be the logical next step. But I'm not in any rush for that. I'll be honest. The kind of people who are watching my channel looking at like the difference between two 25-pound drive pedals aren't going, well, actually, this is not quite where it needs to be in terms of like the authenticity of your bass tone. So I do actually get lots of compliments on my clean tone. They're like, oh, that's a really, really cool sounding amp. What are you playing? And I kind of feel bad for going, I'm really sorry, it's lies. I'm playing lies.
Well, you're not playing lies, are you? You're playing what everybody who doesn't have the ability to record in a studio, you're playing what they're playing, which is the Helix or equivalent.
Yeah. There's plenty of touring bands who are getting up on stage and doing it night after night with a Helix. So, like, I shouldn't feel bad about it, but I sometimes feel like I could do more. So maybe I will bow to the peer pressure, or I'll do the standard No Talk All tones with the HX Stomp, and then I'll do like behind the membership curtain No Talk All Tone Deluxe where I do it with the like the actual tube amp. Oh, that'd be cork sniffery, that would, wouldn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
But hey-ho. I think that's our podcast for this week. It definitely is. We're definitely over time. We've reached the point of obligation for the podcast. We've hit the hour. But as per usual, we're going to continue the conversation on the Patreon. If you want, just join in. Come along, join us in. But to do that, you need to be part of the Patreon crew, which we'll talk about in a moment. First of all, we're extending a thank you to our listeners. That's you lot. You have made it to the end of this podcast. We're extending a double thank you to affordaboard.co.uk. Check out his stuff this week. Do it. There's some really good stuff on there. Like legitimately like boutique pedals, and they're not boutique prices. Well, they kind of are, but like less than you'd be paying in the shops.
I was going to say they're nowhere near the original price.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's some pretty chunky discounts in there.
Yeah.
So much so that I've been tempted. Because like on the Budget Pedal Chap, I don't usually get tempted by these big spicy pedals, because it's like, well, am I paying £200-300 for a drive pedal? No, I'm not. But then when it's at like 180, I'm like, oh, like I'm never going to see that deal again. So yeah, there's a JHS Nauticlon on there. I don't know if it's still up there.
It is.
I'm tempted by that one, because like people ask me about that one. They're like, oh yeah, it's kind of £100 pedal, isn't it? You know, it's budget. So maybe.
Yeah, but you've got to put it together yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, that's the issue. I don't like putting effort in. No, I've just like I've got so much stuff to do, like so much, like so many pedals to do, as well as like all these other ideas that I have to like extend the channel to doing like guitar demos and like top 5 videos, and like there will be one coming up, like another kind of tone detective series where I dive into the circuit and kind of break some myths that are going on. So there's definitely another one of those that will be coming up. Again, sorry for not bringing out the Centaur video. But yeah, so it's I've lost my train of thought now. We were talking about the end of the podcast. Were.
You were doing the outro and you mentioned Affordaboard. And
I did. And then we went off. Went off. Yeah, Affordaboard. Check those guys out. Like even when all of the boutique stuff's gone, the list of budget pedals that he puts out there, like that he sells, they're like. He don't just do any old budget pedal. He carefully curates them, and he personally checks them as well. So you're getting that kind of quality check that you're not getting a duffer, which you ain't getting through AliExpress. I can tell you that. And it's usually a better price than AliExpress anyway. As mentioned, we do have a Patreon, and for as little as $2 a month, you can be part of that crew. And we do extra content for it, just as a thank you. And as a thank you, what we do is shout out every week the names of the people on the podcast. They are, this week, as follows. We have Mr. Adam Yeomans of Cheftone Effects. We've got Mr. Hugh G. Rection. Hey. We've got Marcox Long. We've got Mr. Gary Goldencock. Hey. We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups. We've got Mr. Brian Gower of the Tone Jerks podcast. We've got Mr. Diabetes Foots. And we've got Mr. Jason Wharton of Jason Wharton 82. Did I do Brian Gower's podcasts? Or did I just black out for a moment?
I don't think you did mention his podcasts, and I didn't clock it until now, but now you said it. You think you just said Mr. Brian Gower?
Yeah, of the Tone Jerks podcast, Second Button podcast, and the Off the Rails podcast. If I didn't, my gosh, I must be absolutely flagging, because it was like a blank screen. Then my brain just shut off. What's going on? Oh dear. How do we usually end this? I mention about Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Threads, and say at BudgetPedalChap, don't I? And I do mention that the No Talk or Tone series is on YouTube, as well as just all manner of other videos as well. I seem to be doing quite a lot recently, which I featured the flip vol last week, and this week I will be featuring the I'll tell you that next week. Matt, where can we find you?
I am at heel_MattQ on Threads, Blue Sky, and Instagram.
Absolutely, you are. Well, it's time for us to get out of here, because I think my brain stopped working. What's going on?
Yeah, you've got just a ball of mush left.
Absolutely. Right, so from myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap, from Mr. Matt Quine, say bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
Yeah, he did the thing. It will be a tatty bye, and good night for this week. Sorry a bit.
Bye.
Bye. The inventor of the jigsaw puzzle died yesterday. His wife was said to be in 1,500 pieces.
Oh dear.